What if I told you there's a scientific scale that doesn't just measure technology or intelligence, but the raw power of an entire civilization, from controlling the weather on their planet, to harvesting energy from black holes, to possibly creating new universes? And here's the wildest part. We don't even make the list. Not type 1, not type 0. We're basically cosmic toddlers playing with fire. This is the Kardashev Scale, a jaw-dropping framework that shows us what's possible when a civilization masters energy at unimaginable levels. And if you stick around, you'll find out not just where humanity stands, but how far we still have to go, and what kind of gods we might become if we survive long enough to evolve. So, what exactly is the Kardashev Scale? Back in 1964, a brilliant Russian astrophysicist named Nikolai Kardashev proposed a revolutionary idea. He wasn't interested in measuring civilizations by how many cities they had, how advanced their tech looked, or how powerful their weapons were. No, he focused on the one resource that powers everything: energy. Think about it. Energy fuels our homes, our transportation, our technology, even our communication. Without it, nothing works. And Kardashev realized that the true measure of a civilization's advancement lies in how much energy it can capture, store, and control. In simple terms, the Kardashev Scale is a cosmic scoreboard, ranking civilizations by their ability to harness energy, from the heat of their own planet to the power of their star, and eventually the energy of entire galaxies. It's not just a theoretical model, it's a lens through which we can measure progress, not just ours, but any intelligent life that might exist in the universe. And here's the twist. Humanity isn't even a type 1 yet. We're not on the scoreboard, not even close. But don't worry, the journey is just beginning. Let's explore the different types and what they mean for the future of intelligent life. Imagine a world where we've mastered every ounce of energy our planet has to offer. That's a type 1 civilization, a society that can harness all the power available on its home planet. We're talking about capturing every ray of sunlight that hits the Earth, extracting energy from ocean currents, hurricanes, volcanic eruptions, and even tectonic shifts deep underground. It's called a planetary civilization, not just surviving on Earth, but completely syncing with it. But here's the twist. We're not even close. Humanity is currently sitting at about 0.72 on the scale. That's like showing up to a marathon with flip-flops and a juice box. We still burn fossil fuels like we're trying to win a prize for most smoke generated. Becoming type 1 would mean transitioning to clean, sustainable energy, solar, geothermal, wind, fusion, all working in harmony. It would also mean global cooperation, smart grids, and maybe, just maybe, not having blackouts when someone turns on a hairdryer and a microwave at the same time. So when do we level up? Some experts think it'll take another 100 to 200 years. If we survive our own self-destructive habits first. Now let's dial things up, way up. A Type 2 civilization doesn't just use the energy of its planet, it captures the entire power of its star. Yep, all of it. Every solar flare, every photon, every blazing watt. This is a stellar civilization. And how would we even do that? Enter the legendary concept of the Dyson sphere, a massive theoretical structure built around a star to collect its energy. Think of it like putting solar panels around the sun, giant, sun-hugging solar panels. At this point, we're no longer just Earthlings. We're cosmic engineers, powering entire cities, planets, and maybe even starships with clean, near-limitless energy. To put that into perspective, the sun emits more energy in 1 second than humanity has used in its entire history. A Type 2 civilization could tap into all of that and never worry about an electric bill again. But of course, this isn't sci-fi. It's a serious possibility. Some astronomers are even scanning the skies for signs of Dyson spheres, hoping to spot civilizations far ahead of us on the Kardashev scale. So while we're still figuring out solar rooftops, Type 2 civilizations are out there playing interstellar Monopoly with entire star systems. Quick pause, explorers. If you're loving this journey through the stars, make sure to hit that like button. It powers the algorithm like a mini Dyson sphere. And drop a comment saying I subscribed. I read every one of them, and I might just shout you out in the next video. Imagine a civilization so advanced it doesn't just power its cities with the sun, it harnesses the energy of entire stars. Welcome to Type 3, a galactic civilization. At this level, a civilization doesn't just explore its galaxy, it masters it. We're talking about building Dyson spheres around every star, tapping into supermassive black holes for energy, and perhaps even manipulating dark matter itself. They'd have access to resources beyond anything we can comprehend, controlling solar systems the way we manage cities. Their technology might look like magic to us, or worse, invisible. They might be able to bend space-time, create wormholes, or even simulate entire universes. If Type 2 makes us feel small, Type 3 makes us feel like bacteria. And here's a fun and slightly terrifying thought. If such civilizations already exist, they might not even notice us. Or worse, they do, and we're just not ready to understand what that means yet. So, are we alone, or just too primitive to be seen? Now, Type 4 is where things get truly cosmic. This civilization isn't just galactic, it's universal. Type 4 can tap into the energy of the entire universe. Every galaxy, every star, every quantum particle, all harnessed, controlled, and maybe even redesigned at will. At this level, they may manipulate the very fabric of reality. Time, space, gravity, nothing is off limits. They could engineer entire galaxies, move them across space like chess pieces, or even create stars from scratch. Their technology, completely indistinguishable from nature itself. Planets could be computers, nebulas could be power grids, and black holes, just giant batteries. Here's the mindbender. They may not even be physical beings anymore. Consciousness might exist in pure energy form, flowing through the cosmos like data in a neural network that spans the universe. To them, we're not ants, we're atoms. And if a Type 4 civilization exists, you've probably already asked yourself the same question that keeps scientists up at night. Where are they? Because if they're out there, they definitely know we're here. Now, if your mind wasn't already melting, Type 5 will do the trick, a Type 5. Civilization doesn't just control our universe, it controls multiple universes. Yeah. Welcome to the multiverse civilization. They could access and manipulate entire realities. Infinite timelines, parallel dimensions. Universes with different laws of physics. To a Type 5 society, jumping between universes might be as easy as walking through a door. Their reach wouldn't just span across galaxies, it would transcend reality itself. They might build bridges between worlds, copy-paste universes, or even create brand new ones from scratch, customizing each to fit their needs. Imagine a civilization that views our entire universe the way we view a single molecule. That's how vast this is. And here's the creepy thought. If they exist, they might be watching us, not out of malice, but curiosity, like a scientist observing bacteria under a microscope, and we'd have no idea. Okay, now we're entering territory that even science fiction struggles to describe. A Type 6 civilization is what some theorists call a transcendent civilization. These aren't just multiverse travelers. They're beings that exist outside of space and time itself. Think about that. They're not limited by dimensions, physics, or the known structure of reality. They could operate on levels that we literally cannot comprehend. They might manipulate time like clay, or rewrite the rules of existence like we edit a document. This civilization might have created universes, including ours, not through machines or energy, but through intention, thought, or pure consciousness. To us, they'd be indistinguishable from gods. Maybe they don't build things. Maybe they are the fabric of reality, the source code behind everything. And here's a chilling question. What if our universe is just one of their simulations? What if our entire reality is just an experiment? What if they're watching this video right now? Creeped out yet? Good, because we're not done.